Hello, my beautiful Virgos. First card came out is a perfect fit. You are meant to be here. So there's something that you're doing. Every time I look at this card, I think of a Rubik's Cube, okay? In all areas, you are a perfect fit for this position, for where you're at right now in your life, okay? Whatever you're doing right now in your life, you are meant to be doing this. You are, if you've been second guessing and wondering if you're on the right path or not, my beautiful Virgos, you are on the right path. You are a perfect fit for it. You got this. You just got to believe it and knowing that you are worthy of this, whatever this perfect fit may resonate with you. Hello, I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy. How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday. Okay. You are a perfect fit. Also, the bottom of the deck is winning. Okay, some of you about to win some money. Some of you about to come into a large amount of money. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. So some of you may be getting ready to get a perfect fit to win. This blessing is coming towards you. Maybe a windfall of money is coming towards you, or gambling, or whatever this is. It's like Spirit Guys, God is saying that at one point in time in everybody's life, luck comes sooner than later. Okay, so this is you winning. Okay, winning, or when it says the perfect fit with the winning, I feel like Spirit Guys, God, your higher source is saying you are right where you're supposed to be. You are in alignment of where you're supposed to be right now to receive this blessing that is about to happen in your life. Now, for some of y'all, it's going to be different. Remember, everybody's on different timelines. Okay, and also remember to take what resonate and reverse the roles how they fit in your life. Whatever this is, you are in alignment of it. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're a perfect fit, that you're going to win this money, or you're about to get a windfall of blessing, or this is where you're going to be at the right place at the right time. I don't know who you are today, August 11, 2025. But you're about to go somewhere. You're about to travel and go somewhere. When I say travel, I mean to the store, to the grocery store, to this, to that. Wherever you're at, you're going to be at the right place at the right time. That if you're playing the lottery, or if you're gambling, or whatever this blessing that is about to embark upon your life, it's because you are meant to have it at the time that you're about to receive this. Okay, that means you're a perfect fit. Doesn't matter. It's not going to miss you because you're meant to have it. Okay, so this can mean different for everybody, but there is a winning. And Spirit God said, don't spend everything at once. Okay, don't spend all your money up at once. Be very, be very mindful, be very vigilant, because you're come to an end. Okay, the retrograde is almost over. Mercury retrograde, I know we've been going through it, Virgo. Boy, have we been going through it. We've been going through it, right? But the ending, it says the cycle is over. Okay, it's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. So out with the old, of maybe a lot of you have been, your money has been funny and da 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 da. That's because you had to close out a cycle. That cycle is now over. Okay, wherever you're headed, wherever you're going to be at the right place at the right time. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, talk to me. You're a perfect fit for this. You're going to be in line. Spirit is showing me a line, like you're going to be standing in line. Maybe some of y'all going to play the lottery. You're going to be standing somewhere, and you're going to receive this blessing. This flow is going to come to you. Okay, yeah, which way, Spirit? Yes, this is definitely, look, the Knight of Cups. This is definitely the real deal. This you being in alignment of truth, in alignment of real, in alignment of it's almost like you're winning. This Knight of Cups is like it's meant for you to have this to shine. Okay, this is true. This is real. Okay, after being very drained, I feel like a lot of you, this cycle that you were in, you felt very drained, like you ain't had no energy. It was hard for you to get past this cycle, but baby, you about to be stable, Virgo. You are about to be stable. Yeah, you had to release some toxic energy. Okay, you had to close some doors of people running in and out your life, and you had to release some toxic endings, toxic situations, old habits. With this devil in reverse, that's obsession, like drinking, smoking, partying, whatever it was. You had to release this. You had to close this cycle out, okay? And it was very draining. You had to stop allowing people in and out your energy with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, because this is where you are at now. You had to close out this cycle, because the very people that were draining you, if you would have brought them along with you, they would have drained you for what God got set up for you. Okay, and it's been a long time coming, a very long time coming, and I feel like spirit guys had to put your blessing on hold. Okay, your blessings were put on hold is what spirit is telling me. Your blessings were put on hold just so we can get these people, or people from your past, or get you out of this whatever addiction that you had, or whatever this addiction people had towards you, that your blessing had to be on hold. Okay. But now you are on the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. I feel like because you are empath, or you are somebody that is very gullible, and that the blessing that God has perfectly fit for you, you would have gave it to these people that do not deserve it. Okay. So sometimes spirit guides, God put our blessings on hold just so that we can end some things in people in our life that has been ciphering our energy, and that has been draining our energy, and that has been taken from us. And you had to release this energy and stop allowing people in and out, hot, cold, breadcrumb, you love bum, you all of that, in order for you to be in alignment of your blessing. Now you are in alignment of this stability. You are perfect. You're right on the path where you're supposed to be. And so therefore now spirit guys, God say, now I can unblock the hold that I had for you with your blessings. So some of y'all blessings was on hold in order for spirit guys, God to work on your behalf. You had to go through this tough cycle. You had to go through this tough cycle, because spirit guys, God wanted you to see that the people that were in your life, or the whatever was going on in your life, it was literally draining the life out of you, draining your pocket, draining you mentally, draining you physically, draining you, period. Okay. Also, I feel like some of you could have had an addiction, whether it was drinking, smoking, something. You had an addiction, and you had to stop that energy, and it could be different for everybody. Okay. Yeah, you had to do some healing with the star in the reverse. There had to be a lot of healing, but now you are on the right path. You're on the right path. You followed your heart. The Queen of Cups is your balance. Your emotions is balanced. Okay. You're more in control of who you allow into your life or who you don't. You realize that who was ciphering your energy and who wasn't. You learned a lot about this ending. Okay. This ending was very, very draining to you, but it was necessary. I'm going to say it again. It was necessary, because you're about to be blessed. Spirit guys, God. Yeah. You had to, it was a lot of dark energy around you. Okay. A lot of dark energy, a lot of energy that was pulling on you. Could have been a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that was pulling on you, but you had to learn. Okay. You got the moon in the reverse here, and you have the moon in the upright there. So you had to learn a lot of how people were doing you. You know what I'm saying? And now you back in power. Okay. Emperor, you back in control of your life. You back in authority of your life, and you had to go in isolation, and you had to block out a lot of people. You had to block out family, friends. You had, Queen of Swords in the reverse is block. Okay. You started, blocking out people, ending things. Okay. You went through the dark night of the soul. You had to do a major transformation. Okay. And you had to, because they were draining you. Okay, you were in the energy of people that were literally draining you. Now you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, your enemies are becoming your footstool. Okay, because you've learned how to fight the devil. You've learned how to fight that dark side. Okay, you learn how to fight the dark side because we have a light and we have a dark, and you learning how to fight back. Okay, you learning how to fight back, and I feel like what Spirit is telling me that a lot of people, a lot of enemies, they're going to be, the Spirit is about to make them your footstool. Okay, they're going to have to bow down to you. Okay, a lot of them going to have to get right or go left. Okay, is what Spirit is telling me. Get right or go left. Okay, because you're standing very firm as the King of Swords here. You're thinking very logical because you know how people move. They're very manipulating. You know how people move. Okay, and you think about this. You brainstorm this. You're like, you own it. You own it, baby. You own it. Yes, you are. You are definitely on it. So now you're a perfect fit. Your blessing is being, yeah, you have to learn how to defend yourself, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from people that it wants to take from you all the time. You had to make a decision with the Two of Swords here to go right or be left. Okay? People also, they're gonna have to go right or they go left because you're not dealing with anybody that don't want to do right anything. Yeah, you had to get a backbone about yourself with the Strength card. You had to get a backbone because these people were draining you. You were burdened down. They were draining you. Okay, they were draining your energy real bad. You had a lot of people that were ciphering your energy real bad, Virgo, real bad. Okay, but you learned, they found out today that you're done with it. So a lot of you are committed, you focus on your money, okay, and you're happy within yourself, you're working on your pentacles, and you started seeing people's masks. So that's why Spirit Guys, God had your blessing on hold. Okay, your blessing, I don't know who you are, but your blessing was on hold for a reason. Because these people could not come with you because they were I don't care if it's mama, daddy, family, sister, brother. I don't care if it's work. I don't care what it is. If they're draining you, they cannot. Spirit is not going to allow these people to come along with you because what they're going to do, they're going to take your blessing. They're going to drain you of your blessings, drain you of everything that you are deserving of. Okay, and sometimes Spirit will set us down. Okay. And slow the blessing down until this was a lover that drained you. It fell right on the Empress here. This was a lover. You was in a connection with somebody that drained the living life out of you. You had to separate yourself from this. It was a lot of burden, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety here with this person. 10 of Wands here. A lot of heavy burdens that you carried in this relationship. You carried a lot of burdens, a lot of manipulation, a lot of secrets, a lot of darkness. This was somebody that was in and out, hot and cold in your life, and you had to go through this dark night of the soul, baby. Yeah, and you closed the cycle. Look at that, the World card. Bam, endings to new beginnings. Bam, you finally closed this cycle. And this wasn't easy. This was a hard freaking cycle to close, baby. This was a hard cycle to close. You went through a heavy dark night of soul or a heavy shadow work. But I feel like you went through a heavy purging of a dark night of the soul. That's what Spirit is speaking to me. You went through a heavy purging of the dark night of the soul, baby. And you started blocking people. And you went into isolation. And now that's why you're on your own path. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune along with the Queen of Cups. You found balance. And now you are on your destiny, on the path that you're perfect fit for this blessing now. Now your blessing is coming. I don't know who you are, but baby, you about to come into some money. You are about to come into some money. Some of y'all about to win some money, or you about to come into some money. There is a blessing coming. Spirit guys, God say, now you are that perfect fit. Because I could not give you, see these people right here, look here. These people right here was on a dark wheel. Okay, these was people that was going to take from you, and with the Wheel of Fortune cracked in half with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, these was deceitful people that was blocking your path. And Spirit guys, God was not going to give, these was tricksters. They were not going to give you this blessing until this cycle was closed. And some of y'all went through this for 10 years. Some of y'all went through this for 10 years. You went heavy burden 10 years to close this cycle. Some of you went, it's been a long time to close this cycle. Yeah, it was definitely a lover. Definitely a lover. This was somebody, a lover that you kept letting in and out. If you notice what some of y'all are still going through, if you notice with this world card, she's standing on the outside. But with this world card, let me find out the real world card where you close the cycle, she's in the middle of it. You see that? With this one, she's on the outside, so that means that you're still letting people in and out there. And a lover, you had a hard time closing it. You kept letting them in and out until finally you had to learn the lesson. Some of y'all went through you got the sun now. Some of y'all went through some heavy burdens, baby. You went through a heavy dark night of the soul. Okay, it was dark because you had to learn the lesson that this person could not come with you, or these people could not come with you. And so now whatever this blessing that is about to happen in your life, it is coming full total. Yeah, you made the wrong decision. Some of you, it says, reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So some of y'all, you need to think before you make a decision. Think before you, because if some of y'all dealing with somebody, this person is definitely on a karmic wheel. And you got to think before you keep going forward with this person, because you headed down a dark rabbit hole. Okay, dark. And you got new beginnings. Look at that. Ain't that a beautiful card? Oh my goodness. Isn't that a beautiful card? Honey, you can put that on your screensaver. Okay. It said you will start a new job, a new life, clean sweep over, hit the reset button. Some of you about to start a new job. You're a perfect fit for it. Some of you about to, get a new clean sweep. Okay. A lot of beautiful things. You know, you're going to be able to take you a vacation. What Spirit is showing me, a vacation. I see a vacation for somebody. You're about to celebrate, sweetheart, sir, whoever you are. You're about to celebrate big time. Okay. That's a blessing, right? So sometimes I'm positive thoughts and energy in my readings. There are lessons, blessings, confirmations. You just have to be vigilant, open-minded, and listen to the message. Sometimes God will put our blessings, Spirit guides, God, whoever your higher source, will put our blessings on hold until the very thing that has drained the living life out of us, that we don't see it in the naked eye. Until you see it and heal from it, then that's when He will open the floodgate back open for you. But until then, sometimes we're put on hold because of how our life, the direction that we all could have made. Some of you made the wrong decision and took the wrong turn and end up with going down a dark rabbit hole, or being with somebody on a karmic wheel. Sometimes we make those wrong decisions, and so in order for God, Spirit guides God, to get us back on track, we got to do the work and the healing. And for some of you, it's been 10 years. Okay. And, but you're finally getting ready to, you're a perfect fit. You're in alignment of the blessings that is coming towards you. You are in alignment of receiving this money, this blessing that has been, this blockage that has been removed out of your life. Some of you had a roadblock up because you had to let go of people that you just don't see what Spirit guides God saw down the road for you. You were headed for destruction. Now things are about to change in your life. Some of you about to experience a new job. You're about to, Spirit guides God is hitting the reset button on your life, giving you a chance to begin again. New beginnings. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It is a new dawn, a new day that Spirit guides God say, now the gates is back open for you. The floodgates, the prosperity, the abundance, the health, the everything is opening back up for you. But He had to get your attention. Spirit guides God had to get your attention for you to do the work from going down a deep rabbit hole. Now you're on your own path. Now you're headed in the right direction. And now you are a perfect fit for the blessing that is about to happen in your life. Until next time.